You know, I just want to sit back and talk about what I got going on, for as my BeatStar, my SoundCloud, my Twitter, Facebook, um, any other site that I got going on. But first of all, I want to just speak on like all the performances and stuff I got going on. You know, right now I ain't got no shows lined up. I had one today, but it was so much going on. May 27, 2017. So much going on. And the reason why Bones, sorry for not showing up, but there's a whole lot going on today, man. I'm investing stuff into my music, and like dead broke at the moment. I really don't care because I know I'm gonna make all this money back. I'm actually doing good. I can say big shouts out to Trey Mag, because if it wasn't for him I wouldn't be doing all these, you know, performances and stuff. Like, he actually the one that got me back into doing these performances. Atlanta, it was great, you know what I'm saying? Like, we actually took a loss going up there, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to have did a show where it was grand prize for 500, but I'm assuming like the people didn't show up, whatever the case may be. You know, took a real big L that night. But I end up seeing somebody posting something. I can't call their name, I don't want to call their name, but they end up posting something about doing the show there. I mean, not doing the show, but they end up posting it was some event going on, and it was actually 5 minutes away from our room. And you know, I thank God for that, because you know, we could have actually not performed that Friday, but that Saturday we ended up doing it, and it came out to be successful. You know, and when me personally, it wasn't about going there winning the money, and then it was going in there to get connects. Anytime I'm going to do a show, that's what I'm going for, to get connects. You know, that's where you win it. You might go in there to put money in, to know, put money in to enter the, you know, event. But to me, it's not all about winning. You know, it's all about getting your connects up and building bonds, and you know, just building bonds. You know, getting your connects. So the more people you have on your side, when you're doing music, from, you know, like just being recording artists or being an artist or just being a producer, the more connects you have, the more loyalty you have, the more loyalty you have, the more royalty you have. You can't have royalty without loyalty. You can't have loyalty without royalty. Remember that. You know, I went to the Gump Town, you know, linked up with a bunch of good folks. CPK, Skip Zero, Wine Deezy. I already knew Music of Life. And there was a couple more artists that I came across. Actually went up there twice to the Onyx and the Sky Bar. I mean, we didn't have a big crowd and then like that, you know. Really didn't care about that, but still at the same time, it was a good vibe. Everybody, you know, connected. Everybody was vibing, you know. And like I say, every time I went, I wasn't really stunning prize. I was just wanting to go and just link up with people, link up with them, and that's what I did. You know, I met a couple good artists, producers, and like, you know, that was something I always was scared of, like communicating with people. Like, I always been that way. Like, I'm more of an antisocial person, but I had to break myself out of that, because if I want to advance to something, if I want to be better at something, I gotta learn how to communicate. Communicate is the key to everything. You feel me? I want to sit here and speak on the behalf of my BeatStar page. Shouts out to G Roller for that. BeatStar, SoundCloud, Twitter. I got YouTube. All this stuff I got going on, man. And like, the main problem that I had is like reading up on stuff. Like in high school, dude, I used to hate fucking reading. I can read now, but I just hate it. Like, I'll skim through all this stuff. Like, the answers be right there in the back of the book. I'm going to the back of the book getting the answers out of it, because I didn't feel like reading. I got to college, I felt like that was one of my biggest threats, reading. I admit to it, yeah, reading, I hated it. I'm smart as hell, but I hated reading. But for the past 3 days, I fixed my mind. Fixed it. You gotta read, Kee. You gotta read this stuff. Because if you don't read it, you ain't gonna understand what's going on. And for the past, I've been doing music for 8 years. 8 years. And like, I feel like I've been taking losses only because I didn't read. I didn't read up the business side or whatever the case may be. And I'm really sorry to all my artists that I sold beats to. And, you know, because I felt like this, we could have been eating together. You know, right now, I mean, I righteously haven't took a loss. I haven't took a loss with my music. I felt like it could have been a better way if I would have read everything. You know what I mean? From some artists I did got elfed over by, and some which I didn't try to, you know, elf anybody over with it because I was so anxious to get the money. Instead of just reading up, instead of just doing contracts, instead of just, you know, knowing the difference between leasing the beat and having exclusive beat, you know, I didn't get into full details. I didn't sit down and read. I was so anxious to get the money. You know, it's understandable when you got kids, you got a family, you got bills to pay and all that. But when you actually sit down and read what's going on with everything that you got going on, it make it just that much easy. So I'm still fixing my mind to read. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you see me post on Facebook, whatever, and in my head, I'm just, you know, I don't know. I mean, I be reading stuff in my head as I go. You know, I just gotta sit down and just be patient. That's the key. Patient, communication, and patient. You know, I really want to apologize to all the artists because I felt like it could have been a better. It is always a better way. Like, I haven't took a loss with the music. You know what I'm saying? But in a way, I feel like the artists took a loss because we could have been eating together. Like, if I would have just took care of business, sat down and read, all of it could have been eaten. When I sat up there, you know, because I felt like everybody who I gave a beat to, everybody I sold a beat to, it was on the lease to them. And like, if I knew what was the difference was between leasing and exclusive, you know what I'm saying, I would have had all my paperwork right. And like, all of it could be eaten. You gotta have your paperwork right. You gotta have your copyright. You gotta have contracts. You gotta have all this stuff, because once you get in this game with anybody, and me, I'm not the type of person. I'm not gonna screw you over. If we sit up here and we sit down, sign contracts, and you want the exclusive from me, guess what? We gonna eat together. I mean, if the vibe ain't right with you, and you just want to buy the beat and just, I ain't gonna say because if you pay $250 for a beat, you can do what the hell you want to do with it. But I'd rather much for us to eat together, sit down and vibe and have, because you never know where you can go. You never know how far this music can go if you got a loyal producer on your side, for one. And with the producer, your artist got to be loyal. Loyalty equals royalty. I always say that. So yeah, man, I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm still working on my BeatStar page. Got 10 beats up right now, and I'm still setting up all the lease and exclusive beats. You know, setting up all everything, tracking out the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and once you purchase a beat from me exclusive, you will get everything tracked out. Even if you want it tagged or untagged. That's totally up to you. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I came across BeatStars. I'm glad I wised up with BeatStars, because I did actually sign up with them a long time ago, but by me not reading, by not comprehending what was going on, by me, sorry about that, the camera cut out, but I'm back. But by me not reading up everything that was on SoundCloud, I meant BeatStars, by me not reading up on everything, I actually took an L. About not 2 years, but how long ago I signed up with BeatStars. And I didn't read up, you know what I'm saying? I was so anxious to get money, just that anxious with SoundCloud and with with BeatStars. I was anxious, too anxious. But I actually sat down. I'm sitting down and I'm reading everything, and it's so simple. Everything on here so simple, and all I had to do was sit down and read this stuff. You know what I mean? You gotta read. You gotta invest. You gotta, if you working or if you ain't working, I don't care what you're doing, you need to go out there and make some money and invest in your music. Don't look for handouts. You can sign with a record label, and even if you sign with a record label, you still gotta make all that money back. And with that being said, if you sign with a record label, they gonna have part of your music. But either way it go, your music is gonna be heard. I don't care if you sign with one or not. You feel me? You just have to work that much harder when you with a record label. Yeah, they may have part of your music, but if you just that good, put your music out there. You know what I'm saying? Record label's gonna believe in you. I'm not telling you to sign with you. You can get distribution deals. You can make yourself a boss at the same time. But if you're gonna sign with these labels, work hard. You know what I'm saying? Don't get them a reason to F you over. You know what I'm saying? Like, these artists that sit up here and blame record labels the reason why they got screwed over. No. Some of them they will screw you over. I'm not gonna sit here and say they won't. But if you work hard at what you do, if you good at what you do, then you won't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm good at what I do. If I was to ever sign with a record label, they won't have to worry about me being lazy. So, I mean, there's a lot you gotta read up on. There's a lot behind music. There's a lot that you have to understand. And like I say, reading was one of the worst things that kept me from making money. It kept me from building. And I do have to apologize to my artists again. I'm glad I read up on this stuff. I mean, in the process, I got screwed over. I'm not even gonna speak on it, but I have got screwed over in this music game, as people like to call it. But I'm finally learning all this stuff. So now, if any artist purchase something from me, it's business. It's not no favoritism. Least exclusive. Y'all have part rights. I have part rights. Percentage, whatever. Leasing, you know, is, you gotta go read it all. I gotta read up on right now. My mind is, you know, it ain't calculating right now. But I'm thinking like leasing, it's only so much you can do with leasing. Once you purchase a beat from me, it's only, you buy at least, there's only so much you can do with it. Exclusive, you will have tagged, untagged beat, you will have all of it tracked out. You can basically go in and mix it how you want to, master it how you want to. Yeah, I would like credit for it. I'm not saying I want full credit for what, you know, whatever, because I know it's gonna be some tuning up and stuff that have to be. But you know, I would like credit for it. But if you're paying $250 for a beat and you want to switch it all the way over, that's fine. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. This is my first video. The next video I'm gonna be doing, it's gonna be a, you know, me actually making the beat, producing. So be looking out for that. Y'all already know. Look me up on Facebook. Look me up on Twitter at Kee Wezzy Music. My Facebook, Kee Wezzy Production. BeatStar Kee Wezzy Production. SoundCloud, I got 2 pages on there. Kee Wezzy Production, and I got several other pages right now. I don't have it pulled up, but yeah, you can find me just about on anything. Google Plus, my email, kjackson334@gmail.com. King Kong Production 334@gmail.com. My Yahoo, Kee Wezzy Production @yahoo.com. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff I got going on. I'm hoping to get more shows booked. I'm hoping to get a whole lot of stuff done.